Welcome to the 2022 Indee Invitational 5th place matches. Wrestling now from Whitehall is Nolan Thompson, a 12-9 sophomore, and Preston Seebecker from Austin, Meseta, a 7-18 freshman. Thompson in with it, gets the takedown right away.
Got a big takedown.
Thompson trying to work in on a cradle. Thompson participates in track and cross country as well as wrestling.
Ready for the start in the center.
And Thompson is the third generation wrestler from Whitehall. His grandfather Dave wrestled back in '68, and his father Mark wrestled back in 1990. On the flip, Seebecker gets the choice to start the second period. He's going to choose top.
Award the first through 5th place.
Seebecker has a couple of tournaments place winnings already this year. Tri-State Nationals, he was a 3rd place finisher. And the preseason Nationals, he also took 3rd place.
In 9-man brackets, we will be giving awards for first through 6th place.
Plays football, baseball, and he loves to fish and hunt. Thompson working up to his feet. Seebecker tries to bring him back down. Thompson lands up on top. Gets the reversal to Seebecker on his back. Thompson settling in. Seebecker is fighting hard to keep his shoulders off. And a minute, 10 seconds left in the second period. Nolan Thompson gets the fall for the Norse.
Periods to go here, and they're done. I'm going to stop. Because this is the light. So I'm just going to turn it off.
Now righty.
All right, our 113-pound 5th place match at the 2022 Indee Invitational. Looks like it's going to be an injury default. A.J. Willett from Melrose Mindoro GET Co-op, 11-18 sophomore, is going to end up with the victory. A couple things about AJ. He's got lots of medals and trophies. He also plays baseball and football, and his motto is never give up. His opponent in the match would have been Hunter Shamich from Royal, a 10-6 freshman. Hunter took 4th at Greco State last year. He loves to musky fish, and his nickname is FP. So, again, a 113-pound 5th place match will be an injury default, and the winner will be A.J. Willett from GET Melrose Mindoro. All right, we're getting ready to start the 120-pound 5th place match. Our wrestlers will be riding Luther from Pittsburgh, and 11-7 junior against Marcus Peterson, a 7-13 sophomore from Whitehall.
5th place is Dryden Luther versus Marcus Peterson.
wrestlers are working hard on the outside of the mat here. Into the tie-up. Luther in on a shot. Peterson trying to defend. Luther comes through with the takedown. Luther was a sectional qualifier last year after taking second at regionals. He also plays baseball and he likes to fish and hunt. At the end of the period, Luther has the 2-0 lead. Luther will defer choice and Peterson will choose down.
On the left side.
Marcus also runs track for the North. Luther working one side to the other, gets the arm pulled out.
Now he's trying to lock up the cradle.
Jump sides, chopping the arm.
Get it locked up and come back on top. And we are off the mat.
Peterson doing a good job of holding his base there, works his way up. Luther brings him back to the mat. Minute and a half left in the second period. Luther doing a good job, working side to side. Gets his little coffee grinder in, puts Peterson on his back. Trying to settle in. Peterson is working back to his belly. Luther comes through with a cow catcher type finish. Working the edge of the mat. Lifting that head, getting his head up. Trying to get those shoulders flat. 45 seconds left in the match. And there's the pin with 43 seconds left in the second period. Your fifth place finisher in the 2022 in the Invitational from Pittsville, Dylan Luther.
Other contestant is Gail Leon of Independence Gilmington. He is the
All right. Next up at 126-pound fifth place match, we have teammates from Durand, Landon Lindstrom, a 7-3 freshman against Lance Lang, a 10-7 senior. Unfortunately, I cannot discern who is who at this point. But we are in a good ear-to-ear attack. Guys are doing a good job moving around.
Two near fall awarded if the wrestling.
Lance is involved in track as well, and he's been involved in wrestling since he was just a little boy.
We have our first through sixth place winners at 113 pounds.
Collar ties, side to side, working in on a shot. Front head position locked up. 5 seconds left in the period. And as the period comes to a close, we'll end up with a 0-0 tie.
Walking down in the center with Gail Leon of Independence Gilmington still down on the medal on the Not sure exactly what is the situation, but we are here on board of
I believe Lang chose down.
The wrestler has a minute and a half
Lindstrom gets out to the front. No change in control yet. He's got the inside out on that leg, keeping it up near his head. trying to give himself a little bit of advantage here, working his way up to his feet. Still no break, no change yet. No change in control yet.
Ready to go here. Bailey on of Independence.
1 minute left in the period. Red is still in control.
Colin McKittrick of Royal on top. Royal trying to win their second championship match.
And working in. Pops his head back out.
McKittrick
Lindstrom works his way.
trying to maintain his control.
Looks like he's got a half Nelson
And he pulls him back.
locked in pretty good. Looking for the turn. Slips out.
And he is showing
Here
us
comes the half again. Missed and a half, trying to drive it.
And now he awards the 3 points.
He's switching into a crossface looking for the cradle. Gets it turned. He's getting a near fall count.
7-0 with 1 minute and 1 second remaining in the period. And
So he got to his count of 5. Refs holding 3 for him.
On Gail Leone, who's got a bloody nose. Wrestler.
Billy Gooses down looking for the pin.
5
Nothing.
minutes of blood time during the
Ended up with a 3-point near fall going into the 3rd period. I believe it is Lindstrom that is up 3-0, and he chooses down in the 3rd period. Lang looking for a bar here.
And we're coming back. And here's the club. And he goes to the down position again.
Breaks him flat, looking for some control.
McKittrick countered that really well, brought him back down. They're back down on the mat. McKittrick continues to work on that bar on the
Lindstrom working back up to a base.
got his head in the
Lang is
armpit.
on him like a
Trying to bring
backpack.
that arm back.
He's up to his feet, working the hands, trying to get the escape. Oh, there we go. There's the one. With a minute 15 left in the 3rd period. Lindstrom is up 4-0. Well, it looks like we're looking up ahead, headline. Ear to ear, trying to force it. Sitting on it. Gets him down to his back. There's the 2. Near fall being counted. Lang's got it locked up tight.
Champion at 126 with a 10. Colin McKittrick, record at 26-6.
Got it in tight on the edge of the mat.
So you're 200.
And referee slaps the mat with 40 seconds left in the 3rd period. Gives Lang the pin win for 5th place at 126 pounds. At 132 pounds, our 5th place match will end up being a bye. Ethan Lindstrom from Durand, a 10 and 11 junior from Durand, will receive a bye in the 5th place match. Ethan is involved with FFL and has been wrestling for 10 years. Congratulations, Ethan. All right, we're getting ready for the 138-pound 5th place match. We wrestled by Gunnar Coxling from Blair Taylor, a 13 and 9 junior, and Easton Dameman, from Pittsville, 15 and 14 junior. Guys are out getting after it right away, hands up, hands on each other, heavy hands. Coxling works in on a double, out of bounds. Bring them back to the middle. Gunnar Coxon has been on the honor roll for the past 3 years. He was 2nd team all-conference in the Daleland Conference in 2020 and 2021. And he was a sectional qualifier those years as well in 2020 and 21. He does a lot of hunting and fishing. And he loves to play football. And he also does a lot of lifting of weights. You see, he's kind of got a pretty good build there.
126-pound place finisher report to the stage area.
Coxon gets in on the leg here, working his way, trying to get in. Dameman doing a good job stuffing that head, not letting him get any closer. Referee here is Lynn Eisensee, keeping a good eye on these guys as time runs out at the end of the first period, 0-0. Damelman gets choice first, being 0-0. He'll go down, hoping to score those first points in case we end up going into extra periods. Does a good job working up to his feet. Coxline working to try to get him back on the mat. As they run the edge of the mat, there's no loss of control. We'll go back to center with Coxline on top. Damelman is a junior for Pittsville. He's a team captain this year. He was second team all-conference as 132 pounds last year. Works his way back up, working to get that escape. Coxline locks back in on that leg, holding on tight, and he gets back behind him, breaks that lock, and ends up with a 2-point reversal. Looks like Damelman's got, broke out of that. Coxline looking for a switch there. Guys get back to their original starting positions. Coxline's got a leg hooked, looking to improve his position here. Damelman works his way back in a good position. Good movement on the bottom by Coxline, and Damelman's doing a great job of following and making sure that he does not give up those extra points. Oh, he's looking for a tilt. He's got him wrapped up onto his back. Ref is counting some near fall there. Damelman does a good job. He catches that reverse half, trying to pull him back. Ref looks showing that he's holding 3 right now. Damelman's working to try to get Coxline pulled back again, trying to get that fall. We're at 35 seconds left in the second period. Damelman is up 2-0, holding 3 points near fall at this point. Coxline doing a great job fighting back to his belly, trying to get that arm back. Ref's going to award that 3-point near fall. Damelman goes up 5-0. Damelman looking for another tilt here, another turn. 10 seconds left in the period. And as time runs out, Damelman holds a 5-0 lead, and Coxline will have choice. Coxline's going to choose neutral, looking to score some points fast and furious here. Well, we're going to have an unnecessary roughness call on Coxline, using hands of the face. That'll give him a bonus point. Damelman, Coxline comes back hard. Gets the 2-point takedown. Comes back with a hard crossface, and the ref is going to get him with a second penalty there. So we should have a 7-2 score here. Eisensee is going to work his way over to the score table just to make sure everything is squared away here. Well, the referee determined that that crossface was just a little too hard, so he's going to give him an unnecessary roughness call. So as we start with 1:49 left in the third period, Damelman is going to get an escape. Coxline puts him back up on his feet. Coxline is trailing 8-2 with 1:45 left in the period. Gets in on the legs there. Damelman does a good job of fighting, getting back up, squaring himself up, fighting hard. Coxline gets the takedown. Score is now 8-4 with Damelman. There's no referee is not going to award the takedown there. Didn't have enough separation, but Damelman comes back and gets the reversal. Goes up 10-4 with just over a minute left in the period. Coxline gets himself turned around, gets in on a leg, trying to work to improve himself. He's got about 50 seconds left in the match to try to score some points here. Dammerman doing a good job keeping his hips down and in, not allowing Coxline to get any improvement. Dammerman looking for a turn here. Eisensee is giving the count. Well, he's got his 5 count. Ref is holding the 3, checking, making sure we're not cutting off his breathing here. Oh, and there he's going to call it. Potentially dangerous across the throat. He's going to get 3 more near fall on that. Brings the score to 13-4 for Dammerman. And there is 17 seconds left in this match. Coxline working to try to get his hips out of there. Trying to get Dammerman off of him a little bit, but Dammerman throws in that half. Riding hard here at the end. And that will end the 138-pound 5th place match. Easton Dammerman from Pittsville will be your winner. 13-4 is your final. All right, we're getting ready for our 145-pound 5th place match at the Indee Invitational. Wrestling will be Bryce Buchanan from Onalaska, a 22-17 junior. His opponent will be Matthew Polis from Whitehall, a 15-8 junior. Your referee this match will be Matt Princzynski. Polis working on some arm control there, trying to get Buchanan to move where he needs him to move. Buchanan from Onalaska is also involved in cross country and track and field. And Buchanan hits a head toss, head and arm throw. He's got Polis on his, nope. Matt says he's not on his back. He gets the takedown, but no near fall. Polis is working to get back up to his base. Buchanan's doing a good job of keeping that weight on top of him. Polis is a 2-time sectional qualifier. He is very involved in wrestling, does a lot of extras. And he's very impressed with his grades as we come to the end of the first period with Buchanan leading 2-0. Buchanan wins the flip but defers, and Polis will choose down. Polis gets set. Oh. Looks like we might have been able to have a caution called there, but Polis works his way up, gets up to his feet. He's got a head and leg on Buchanan, trying to get himself situated there. Now he gets the reversal. Working a hammerlock. Gets that arm secured across the back, looking to get a bar in there. Working hard, keeping his weight on top of Buchanan. Working for that turn, driving him back in towards the center of the mat. He's got that arm up. Taking that big step, looking to get all the way around, get this guy on his back. Buchanan does a good job of getting his hips up, getting himself back. Oh, Polis works a bar and a half, looking for that turn. Got 1 minute left, and Polis gets Buchanan on his back. We're getting near fall, looking for the pin. So we've got our 5 count for the near fall. Be holding 3. 45 seconds left. Polis kind of just settling in on top here. Changing his grip, grabbing that half Nelson, walking the head. Trying to sink himself in. Settling in on it, working his way back. Buchanan doing a good job of getting himself back to his belly, trying to fight back out of that bad position. Polis gets in on that Oklahoma, that farmer, trying to get that turn again. He's driving. We are still holding 3 on that near fall. We did not change pinning situation. And the period ends. Polis will get that 3-point near fall. Going into the third period with Buchanan's choice, Polis leads 5-2. Buchanan's going to choose down here, looking to score some points. Good, tight, hard-fought match going on. Buchanan does a good job getting up to his feet. Polis trying to work his way down. Buchanan gets in on a switch. Polis trying to re-switch. Buchanan does a good job readjusting, takes Polis right to his back. We've got 2 reversal. We're getting a 3-4. And there's your 5 count. Holding 3 on the pinning combination for the near fall. Polu's fighting hard, trying to get back to his belly. Does a good job, gets his belly button back, gets out of that. Buchanan sneaks back around behind, keeps his control, but also gets that 3-point near fall, takes a 7-5 lead. We've got 1:05 left in the match. Out of bounds, we're going to work back to the center here. Polis is down. Buchanan comes up, riding the right side. Polis comes in, tries to hit a switch right away. Buchanan adjusts, catches it. Polis keeps working, and he gets his reversal. With 50 seconds left in the match, this is all tied up. Polis gets that arm bar in a wrist, is looking to drive it over, looking to get that near fall in. Oops, switches around, looks for that cradle. He's got that far cradle, gets hip to hip, looking to make the turn. Buchanan's doing a good job basing out here. Breaks the grip. Gets out of there. Now he gets the escape. Buchanan takes the 8-7 lead. Got an over-under here. Look for the throw. Polis tries to throw, and Buchanan slides out of it, stops the throw, and ends up in control for 2. Down to the last couple seconds of the match. Your good, hard-fought match between Buchanan and Polis. And Buchanan ekes out the win, 7-10 for your 145-pound 5th place finish. Congratulations, fellas. Good match. And into our 152-pound 5th place match at the Indee Invitational 2022, we have an injury default. Ethan Palmuric, a senior from Royal, 19-11, will get the win over teammate Samson Degner, a freshman with a 13-15 record based on an injury default. Samson, the freshman, also is involved with football and track and field. And Palmuric, he has been a Scenic Bluff Conference champ. He was the 2021 conference champ, 2021 regional champion, so he was a 2021 sectional qualifier. He is also involved with football. He has a twin brother, Evan. So congratulations, fellas, on a good tournament, and hope all is well. And we'll get ready for the 160-pound match coming up here in just a few minutes. All right, we're getting ready for the 160-pound 5th place match here at the Indee Invitational. We have Archer Kistner from Pittsville, a 16-13 sophomore, against Lucas Paskey, a freshman who is 2-10 on the season. We've got Kistner in on the takedown. in on the takedown quickly, working his way up on Paskey.
We're now going to have the first through fifth place.
Paskey from Whitehall is involved in baseball and wrestling as well.
Award area. Ryan Flynn, Blair Taylor,
And Archer Kistner from Pittsville. He's a football and baseball player as well.
Leighton,
Oh, looks like we were almost had a near fall count there, but just missed it.
Brandon Delata, Austin Mosquito,
Kistner lets Pesky up, so we're at 2-1 with 15 seconds left in the first period. Kistner in on the shot, back up, back in, works his way in, gets the takedown with 5 seconds left on the clock. Official Mr. Billy Guzza will bring the wrestlers back to the middle.
There's the 3 short and Sid Schultz has taken a 5-0 lead.
Kistner has a job during the summer. He likes to lay asphalt, building some roads for us. And his uncle Brian Kistner was a state wrestling participant. After the end of the first period, Kistner is up 4-1 and chooses down. Move right on the whistle, tries to hit a switch, comes back up to his feet. Pesky brings him back to the mat. Kistner's back up, gets out, and the wrestlers meet back in the middle. Kistner is up 5-1 with a minute 45 a minute and 45 left in the second period. Kistner with a little duck under type move there. Gets another takedown. Looking for a half Nelson, trying to turn Pesky. Puts him on his back. We're getting a count. Official Guzza is looking for that pin. And there it is. With a minute 16 left in the second period, Kistner gets the pin over Whitehall Pesky. And Archer Kistner is your 160-pound fifth place finisher. All right, we are getting ready to get the 170-pound fifth place match started. Your wrestlers at this weight class will be Brady Kuhn from Onalaska, 16-16 sophomore, versus Leaf Sanis from the GET Melrose Mindoro Co-op, 11-13 junior. As they're staying right square in the center. For Kuhn, this is his first year as a wrestler. Looks like a pretty solid individual. And then we have Leaf Sanis from Melrose Mindoro GET, who is a junior who lettered last year. Oh, and we have Kuhn with the takedown, takes Sanis to his back at the end of the period here. Takedown, he's going to get 2 on the near fall. So at the end of the first period,
Hooked up on the other side of that arm again. He's going to try to pull that back.
the Kuhn is up 4-0. Sanis will take bottom position.
And it's going. Our official is counting as
Sanis works his way up to his feet. Gets the escape. Gets 1 point back. Kuhn is up 4-1. Kuhn gets in on a leg. Sanis trying to defend. Breaks out of that back. Neutral, get that separation. Sanis, again, he was a letter winner for the GET Melman Co-op last year. He is also involved with trap shooting, likes cars, and likes to go skiing. Back here, we got a minute 10. Got a minute 10. And Kuhn is back in on the single, or on the double there. gets his takedown, working on top with a 6-1 lead with 54 seconds left in the second period. Sanis working his way up. Kuhn brings him back to the mat. Kuhn doing a good job of keeping that arm control, not allowing Sanis to do a whole lot underneath. Sanis works his way up to his feet, peels those hands, looking to get that 1-point escape. Can't quite get away. And Kuhn brings him down to the mat, looking for the half Nelson. He's going to turn him. Got about 10 seconds here working for the pin. Gets that head. We're holding that 3-point near fall, and as the period ends, end up with that 3 points, bringing the end of the second period a 9-1 score in favor of Kuhn. Kuhn's going to go down on the mat, takes a down position. Sanis is going to be up on top. Sanis trying to work into a cradle there. Gets a leg and a head, and Kuhn gets turned around, faces him for his escape. Wrestlers make their way back to the middle of the mat, working, trying to get that collar tie control. Neither one can quite get what they want. Kuhn in on a big power double, takes Sanis to his back. Sanis gets back to his belly after giving up the takedown. And Kuhn's digging underneath, looking for that half Nelson again. Kuhn working, trying to improve his position. Getting that wrist control. Bumping, driving. Sanis trying to maintain his position. Doesn't do it. Kuhn looks for that half Nelson. He gets it, gets him down on his hip. Looking to get the turn. We're getting some near fall counted. Kuhn settling in. Sanis trying to get back to his belly. Can't quite get there yet. Kuhn trying to settle in. Ref is holding the 3. Kuhn lets go of that one, comes back around looking for that half again. Gets that 3-point near fall. Gets up to a 15-1 lead. Kuhn looking for that. Looking to score a couple more, another near fall here with 14 seconds left, working for that tech fall. The ref is going to call Sanis for a stalling. Kuhn is working hard. You got about 2 seconds left here. We're not going to get that last turn. Your 170-pound fifth-place finisher will be Brady Kuhn, sophomore from Onalaska. All right, here we go, getting ready for the 182-pound fifth-place match. We'll have Xander Ziegler from Galesville, Ettrick, Trempealeau, Mellows, Mindoro, a junior with a 5-6 record, against Caden Mosley from Osseo Fairchild, Augusta Fall Creek, a senior with a 15-16 record. And Mosley comes in and gets the first takedown. Working on top, digging out for that half Nelson. Mosley took fourth at the Toma Scramble earlier in this year. He won the Coaches Award last year. Looks like he's getting ready to hold up locking up a cradle, trying to pull him back, trying to load him up on that knee, gets him back. Bottom knee in the side. He's got the squeeze. We got the near fall count, and we have the pin. With 5 seconds left in the first period, with a quick takedown and a cradle for a pin, your fifth place finisher is Caden Mosley. Again, back to Caden. He's also involved in the FFA and 4-H. His mom is a veterinarian and he lives on a beef farm. His opponent, Xander Ziegler, he's involved in the science club in forensics and FFA. He also participates in track and football. Again, with a 55-second pin in the 5th place match at 182 pounds, the 2022 Indee Invitational 5th place finisher is Caden Mosley from Osseo Fairchild, Augusta, Fall Creek. All right, we are getting ready for the 195-pound 5th place match at the Indee Invitational. We have a rematch from earlier in the day. Madden McCluskey, a sophomore from Royal with a 10-13 record, and Jake Collins, a senior from Westby with a 9-11 record. McCluskey won the earlier matchup with a fall in the 2nd period. Wrestlers are in nice and tight, fighting, looking for some head control. McCluskey. Collins gets the first takedown here. Collins was a second. Collins was a second place finisher at the Toma Invite. He's got a bunch of youth awards. He's involved in band, trap, and football and loves to fish. His family is a whole bunch of wrestlers. His dad, Ron, his sister, Emily, who is a state qualifier. And he's a national trap shooter. And he wins the flip and defers choice after the first period to McCluskey. McCluskey chooses down. As we start the 2nd period, Collins has a 2-0 lead. McCluskey, a sophomore from Royal, was 2nd at the Auburndale Invite earlier this year. He lettered in wrestling last year. He's involved in baseball and football. He has 3 brothers who all wrestled. One of them made it to state. And he likes to hunt and fish in his spare time. So there's a little bit about your 2 wrestlers vying for 5th place here at the Indee Invite. McCluskey working, keeping a good base on the bottom. Collins working hard, gets the turn, gets McCluskey on his back. He's got him stopped. We're looking in there, and our official, Matt Princhinsky, slaps the mat with 1:08 remaining. And Collins will be your 5th place finisher at 195 pounds with a pin in 1:52 seconds. All right, we are ready here to start the 220-pound 5th place match. Your participants today are Ty Harborough, a senior from Westby with a 7-9 record, and he'll be taking on Nate Schindler, a junior from GET Melrose Varsity Reserve with a 6-10 record. A little bit about the 2 wrestlers here. Harborough, he lettered he's got 3 wrestling letters. He's a member of a 4-H FFA and Wisconsin Junior Holstein Association. Schindler was in very physical right away, kind of throwing Harborough around a little bit. Gets the takedown, looking to improve position and put Harborough on his back. Schindler, he's in his first year of wrestling. Very aggressive for a young man in his first year. He also plays football. Schindler's working to try to lock up that cradle. Walking around, he's got it locked up. Trying to figure out how to get this guy turned. Oh, breaks the lock. coming back with his crossface as time is running out here in the first period. Schindler with the 2-0 lead. Harborough wins the toss, defers. Schindler will choose down. Harborough on top, riding on the opposite side. Schindler just kind of leans back into him. Gets Harborough off balance. Puts him on his back, gets the reversal and the near fall. Right now we should be up. Schindler is up 7-0, coming up on 1:30 left in the second period. Schindler looking to improve position, driving Harborough. Looking to improve. Schindler gets rolled to his back. Harborough comes up on top. He's got it locked up tight. Referee's down there looking for the pin. And with 1 minute and 4 seconds left in the second period, Tyler Harborough down 7-2. Comes back with the pin. They're in a 5th place finish in the 2022 Indee Invitational. All right, we are getting prepared here for our 5th place match at 285 pounds to conclude today's tournament. Our contestants are Carter Kuba from GET Melrose Mindoro Varsity Reserve. He's a freshman that is 3-2. His opponent from Thorpe, Nathan Zarens, a junior with a 13-5 record. And the big heavyweights are up, battling up top hard right away. Zarens looks like he's got a headlock kind of locked up, looking to throw it. Oop, lets it go. A little bit of information on these fellas. Kuba looks like he likes meatballs and Chips Ahoy. He is also involved in football, trap shooting, and his motto is live life to the fullest and don't give up, keep on keeping on. Oh, and there we go. Zarens ends up in the takedown, the edge of the mat, coming up with less than 10 seconds left. Zarens, 13-4 junior from Thorpe, ends the period on top, and we have Kuba wins the flip and will defer. Sorry, Zarens wins the flip, defers to Kuba. Kuba decides to take top. Zarens took first place at the Shell Lake Invite earlier this year. He's also involved in baseball and track and enjoys hunting and fishing as well. As we ready to start the second period here, Zarens is up. Zarens from Thorpe, the red wrestler, is up 2-0. Stands up, breaks free, turns around, faces him, gets his escape. Back in a collar tie here, ear to ear, trying to push each other around the mat. Guys are just fighting, hand fighting, head fighting, working to improve their position. Zarens working on a Russian. Breaks out of that. Comes back. Back into our tie. Zarens looking like he wants to try to throw a headlock. Breaks out of that. Zarens and Kuba, neither one of them like that tie up. Both got out of there. A lot of dancing around here with the big fellas. Nobody wants to make that first mistake. Back at it, working those collar ties, trying to get position. Working. Both guys are working here, trying to improve their position. Down to 35 seconds left in the period. Back ear to ear here. Oh, Zarin steps across, steps on the foot, just misses that trip. Works into a front head position, going to try to snap him down, gets his hands on the mat. Stuffs the head, looks to spin and score. There's 2 for a takedown. 18 seconds left after that maneuver. Zarin's working underneath, trying to pull that far arm up, trying to get a turn here. Zarin's pulls out the arms, got the hammer lock, looking to get the turn. He gets the turn, but not quite soon enough to get any near fall as time runs out. Zarin's leads at the end of the third period, 5-0. Kuba, the green wrestler, chooses down to start the third period. Zarin's working hard to keep his weight on top, breaks him down, gets him forward, looking for that half Nelson, looking to get out to the side and run it. He's got the turn going, he's got him going, and we got near fall being counted. Official Billy Goose has got his 5 count, finds both shoulders on the mat, slaps it to end the match. Zarin's with the pin with 1:43 left in the third period, and he will take home a 5th place finish in the 2022 Indee Invite. Thanks for joining us, and I hope you guys all have a great day.